My name is Josh Letsis. I'm a managing partner of 5 car dealerships here in Denver, Colorado. And automotive is all I've ever done. Started selling cars at 18 years old, and however many years later, I'm still here. I grew up in a single wide trailer, grew up poor, obviously. At 18 years old, I helped a friend buy a car, and he, I guess, wasn't the best negotiator, so he asked me if I'd go with him. I went with him, helped him negotiate what I think is a pretty good deal. And the sales manager asked me afterwards if I wanted to come and sell cars. And I'm thinking, I don't want to sell cars. I said, well, you know what, I'm not doing anything in the summer. So he ended up talking me into it. So I said, this is just gonna be a summer job. I'm gonna sell cars for the summer. 24 summers later, I'm still selling cars. And I worked through the business. I had a lot of success. I had a lot of ups and downs as well. But it was just something that I took to really naturally, and started selling cars, was a finance manager, sales manager, director of a department, and became a GM when I was 28 years old. There were a lot of times where there was some adversity, and it was, like, gosh, I could go get a job with more consistent income, or, just definitely get out of the car business, or, something along those lines. And I had a sales manager one time put his arms around me. He wrote me this great handwritten letter. I kept it for years, and it basically said, you can do this, I believe in you. Don't listen to these other guys. I was surrounded by a bunch of 40-year-old men selling cars, and I'm this young kid. And he basically just said, you can do this, in not so many words. And from that point on, something switched in me. It's an incredible business, and I started off being, I wanted to do well for myself, and I wanted to make some money. I think probably like a lot of people in sales, I want to make money for myself and do well for myself. And then, I don't know when it was, early 2000s probably, I was a sales manager, and I realized that although I liked working and making my commissions and that sort of thing, and that was one of the things that I really did like about it, is you could put into it a bunch and get a bunch out of it. And it was a lot like going to the gym. If you wanted to just eat like crap and not really have a hard workout, you're not gonna have good results. But in the automotive industry, if you wanted to put a bunch of time, effort, and energy into it, sharpen your skills, and go to classes and read books, then generally speaking, you're gonna have better results than the person next to you. And then when my career really started to take off was when I realized that I wasn't doing it for myself, I was really doing it for other people. I started getting promoted, I started getting better opportunities. And on top of all that, I was fulfilled more. Rather than just cashing your paycheck at the bank, I was fulfilled because I took a kid who grew up from nothing and promoted him, and now he's making a 6-figure income and things like that. Or I would get to help customers where they didn't think there was any way in the world they could get helped, and I was able to improve their situation, and so that really touched my soul, and that's probably one of the biggest things that I've taken throughout my entire career.